RVers like to play a game called What's That Smell? Where's That Water Coming From? And What's That Noise? This week, Jeremy plays What's That Noise?
Well, that was a little bit scary, and you guys are going to think this is really funny, but I found the culprit of that terrible noise.
We haven't quite figured out our new travel day routines.
One thing I'm really going to have to figure out is how I'm going to be running all of this septic line.
We see how long we can last at the camper crawl.
Whatever, we're about halfway done. Might be more than halfway done though.
And we compete in a cornhole tournament to see who has the better game.
She made it. She made it way longer than I did. Of
You
course.
did 2 rounds. So stay tuned for all of that, plus all of the other shenanigans that we get up to this week. Coming to you live from our stationary spot. One of the last things we're gonna do is put up our new decal here. Jeremy's got it all taped up. He's measured it because that's the kind of guy he is. He actually measured with the tape measure, side to side, top to bottom. And we're gonna get this baby put on and we'll show you the final product once it's installed. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to cut the backing on the decal right about the halfway point. It would have been nice if it would have already come perforated, but it didn't. So Jeremy's gonna go ahead and peel it down. That's why that big long piece of tape is there. He's gonna peel that down, cut the backing, and then smooth it out with our fancy silicone spatula. And I'm gonna try not to get eaten up by the bugs that have just really started swarming my face.
This is an official tool.
Official decal installation tool. We'll put the link in the description for all you folks who'd like to go out and buy your own. Jeremy's a bit of a perfectionist, so I have no doubt that this is going to turn out amazingly perfect.
Perfect except for the bug that's underneath.
Yeah. All right, now this should be the easy part because the top half is already stuck up there. So pan down and see what Wicket's doing to help the process. Yep, there he is. Basking in the sun, eating grass. We told you we'd show you what the decal looks like after she was all set and done, and we kind of forgot, but here she is. All of the bubbles that we were kind of concerned about have all smoothed out, and I think she looks pretty sharp. We're pleased with it.
Some kind of weird noise coming from the ceiling, the roof. Can't figure this out. I've pretty much got everything shut off. It sounds electrical, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go up on the roof, see what we got going on. Well, that was a little bit scary, and you guys are gonna think this is really funny, but I found the culprit of that terrible noise that you just heard coming from the bathroom. I couldn't figure out what it was. I turned everything off in here. I did everything except for disconnect the battery itself. So I turned off all the breakers. I removed all the fuses. I opened the battery disconnect and I couldn't figure out where this was coming from. It sounded electrical to me, but I just couldn't figure it out. I went onto the roof. I looked at the solar panels, couldn't find anything. So I came back in the bathroom, which is where the source of the sound, oh, there it goes again, see that? It's my electric toothbrush that just started going off all by itself. And it's rattling, vibrating up against the wall. I think it's time for a new toothbrush. What do you guys think? So that's funny, it's really funny, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna laugh with me. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to laugh at me, but you know, in these RVs, you just never know. But it turned out to be a non-issue, and I'm done with it. That thing's still going in the garbage. What can you do? So since we did a couple of videos about getting ready and getting all packed up, getting everything stowed, I just kind of wanted to show what that looks like. We've been able to really get things organized. I've still got a few things over here that I think I need to do something else with, or just kind of figure out exactly what's going to go on with that stuff. So I wanted to give just a quick peek to see what that looks like. All right, so the pass-through area is, again, just really my toolbox. I've got a grill up here, and then I've got my EcoFlows, so that's pretty much the majority of what's up there. And then on the other side of that pass-through, we've got the water filter, water softener, and just some basic tools over here that I need on a consistent basis on underway days. And then we've got the side storage compartments here. Got a couple of tables, the grill tables. I've got a generator here, and then over there, that's where the shore power cable is, right over in here. That's kind of no man's land back in there. We just got some kind of odds and ends stuff that I don't think we're going to use very often while we're on the road. So it's just kind of stuffed up out of the way. And to get to that stuff, we pretty much have to pull the whole sliding tray out of the back. All right, then we've got the back storage area here. This is where the slide out tray is. Bring this out so we can see a little bit better. But there's really not a lot back here. I've got more room here than I thought I was going to have left over, so that works out pretty well. We even ended up with a little bit of room right here. I think Candace gave some more stuff to Sam, so ended up with a little bit more room right here. This is pretty much just all the cat stuff, their food, their litter, and then of course behind that door is still the cat box area. I'm not going to open that up, but that's what it looks like. That's what the final loadout looks like. And I think at this point we are ready to just bring in the slides, get hitched up, say our goodbyes. So I guess the next time you see us, we'll be actually on the road, finally.
We are finally on our way to the Michigan Grand Design Rally, and this is going to be our third rally, our second regional, and we've also done one national. We'll do our second national this year, but this is the first time we are going to Michigan, and we decided this year that since we've got a couple under our belt that we're going to go ahead and volunteer. Jeremy and I are signed up to do some lift driving at the national rally. They call those goober drivers. And let's see, we are doing the potluck, and we are also, actually Jeremy mainly, I'll just be there for technical assistance, kind of. I don't know, I'm not very technicky. Moral support. I'll be on camera. Anyway, he is doing a workshop on Electrical 101 for RVs, so covering things like the AC system, the DC system. Anyway, we are really excited to be doing this rally. We've been looking forward to it for, I don't know, close to a year when I actually found out that they had one up here and we were going to be in the area. And I think registration was January. So we have been official since January and just been counting down the days. And we are on our way, and we got less than 2 hours to go. We are 47 miles out, and we just ran into some fellow rally goers. I had seen a post from somebody about an hour ago that said that they were about an hour away from the rally, but they had 2 flat tires that they needed to fix, and we just happened to pull into the same rest stop and ran into them. So they were finishing up their torque checks after getting the tires on, so they didn't need any assistance. But it was nice meeting up with them, and found out that we are going to be in the same section when we pull in. Inevitably, during drive day, we always get a little hungry, so we packed some snacks, and one of our favorites currently are the Chex snack mixes. We have the cheddar this time that Jeremy is munching on. We also like to bring Pringles sometimes, and Jeremy is particularly fond of Twizzlers.
one really fun thing I get to eat is Twizzlers candy. It makes me happy.
We need to buy him some new ones because the old ones had been sitting in the rig or in the truck for like a year. And I don't know, I think we just need to get him some new ones. What do you guys like to eat on travel day? What is your go-to snack in the truck?
I'm dirty jeans and a 4x4, cruising down to your front door. I'm a closest pack and a whiskey neat, some dive bar right up the street. I'm a good old boy and a country star. No one else can go this far. Come on, babe, go with me, riding high, living free. Don't ask once and don't.
Okay, so we made it, guys. It wasn't without some challenges today, especially the septic. The septic here was a little bit of a challenge because we're about 40 or 50 feet, probably closer to 50 feet away from where the connection is, where the dump is into the ground. And of course, we've got the two connections that we've got to get hooked up with that Y. So it was just a little challenging. Had to use all of the septic hose that we have, and we just made it. But anyway, we're here. It's raining. It kind of sucks outside, but we're not going to let that get us down. We're going to do a little bit of brats back here, and I think we're just going to hole up in the RV tonight. They got an ice cream social going on, but I don't think we want to get caught in the rain because it's all the way across the campground. Don't really want to drive over there either, so I think we're just going to hole up here tonight and let the festivities begin tomorrow. But for now, we're going to get on these bratwursts. And of course, you can't have brats without the mac and cheese, so Candace has got the mac and cheese going. We do double batches now because somebody eats all the mac and cheese.
I like it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, pretty much any time. So why not make a double batch if you're gonna make one?
Go big or go home.
That's right.
All right, gotta go check the brats, guys. See you later. Uh-oh. Go get it, Mom. We just got a sign, guys, for our rig with the channel name on it. This fine young man right here put this together for us. I won't say how much, but it was, in my opinion, dirt cheap, especially for how it turned out. And I just wanted him to maybe explain a little bit about the process. You don't got to go too much in detail, but just for us idiots out here.
We start with cedar, draw on there what we want to carve, and then we take our router, carve into the wood, and we paint it, sand it, put a finish on it.
Okay.
Simple process.
And how, this only took like maybe 2.5 hours to do, maybe?
Actually, to make the signs, less than 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. What do you have to do then? Bake it or something? Or?
No, it's just people want to talk
Oh,
in other orders.
gotcha.
So it just, I can't make one and then move to the next one.
Yep, I hear you.
So
I hear you. Well, it turned out really good.
thank you. And you can reach me at 317-506-6991. My name's Chris.
317. That's an Indianapolis number.
It is.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go over here and pick out a sign holder too. Finally lost, huh?
Finally.
She made it. She made it way longer than I did. Of
You
course.
did 2 rounds. Wait.
Yeah, we got beat the second round.
Okay.
But
I
Pretty
won
sure-
2, lost 1.
pretty sure whatever team
that guy is on. He's
Good win.
he's with her. So anyway, he's really good.
Yeah.
And the first thing he said when we went up against him was, we're giving a pair of free liver chairs to the team that beats us. That threw us off our game. So, I mean, that was,
Yeah.
you know.
That was like, almost like smack talk.
Yeah, that was garbage. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like smack and talk. So, smacking talk. Talking smack.
Dave's young.
Nice. All right, don't hit me. Oh, you're only throwing one? Oh.
Oh, look at you. Must be the alcohol.
Whoa.
We are walking and talking? Or
Barely.
We're trying to walk and talk.
Yeah, camper crawl tonight. And how many we have left?
We have 7 left, which means that we've already hit 8.
7 and 8 is 15.
Pick me, teacher, I'm ever so smart.
Well, but the one we didn't get signed off on. That was our pregame.
That's right, that was a pregame. So we're about halfway done. Might be more than halfway done though. But we're gonna, I don't know if there's another one over here, if we're just walking in circles at this point.
We just got done with dinner.
Yeah.
We're full.
And a little bit tired. So it might be camper crawl in bed. We'll see. I think that's what I sound like first thing in the morning.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit that bell button so you're notified when we drop future videos. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps keep these videos coming to you every week. We really like hearing from all of you, so if you have any thoughts, ideas, or suggested topics, pop those down into the comment section.
Yeah, we still got a lot to learn about this rig. Not really about the rig itself. I think we're pretty well versed in RVs, but you know, things are just different with this one than our last one. You know, we had routines that we were in with the last one. Things are just a little bit different. So right now I'm flushing out the black tank, getting a good flush on it, because as you guys know, we've been stationary for a while. I was using that macerator pump and it never really gave me the ability to really get a good flush on that black tank. So I'm getting a really good one here. I've probably put 120 gallons or so through there so far, filled it up and drained it several times. But one thing I'm really gonna have to figure out is how I'm gonna be running all of this septic line. I've got the 2 connections. I got the forward connection and I got the aft connection, and just trying to figure out how to get it all hooked up so that it all slopes properly. So right now I'm only connected up to just one connection because I've only got the one fence, or you know, whatever this thing is called over here. I've only got one of those, so I don't have one to put on that aft connection. So we just got to figure that out, but still lots to learn about this rig, and we're going to keep you guys updated at every step of the way. You're live right now. You're live.
I am live.
So 3 rallies now.
Yep. 2 regional, 1 national.
Okay. 2 meh, 1 really good.
Yes.
Now, I'm talking about the rally itself, like the actual events, you know, the haps, what's going on at the rally,
Yes.
the things that are scheduled. 2 rallies, not so good. 1 rally, pretty good.
Yes.
So this wasn't one of the good ones. I don't think, just my opinion. I don't think, I'll just leave it at that. We don't have to go into too much detail, but.
No, but we did meet some really great people. And so where Jeremy was going earlier with the, hey, you know, the schedule kind of left some little bit to be desired and, you know, whatnot. we met some amazing people here in Michigan.
Yeah, that's the thing about the rallies, that I'm not sure 2 out of 3 rallies that are just kind of okay. It's a lot of money to come here. So if it's just the rally and just the events, I don't think I'd go to another rally. But
Not
it's
the regional ones.
but it's the right, but it's the people that we meet while we're here, and it kind of started out a little slow here, but we met some really great people here. As a matter of fact, our next stop is in Holland, Michigan, and it just so happens that our campsite is about 2 miles away from the folks that we spent most of our time here with, having a good time, having a few drinks. Really great people, really nice. And I think, we're probably gonna stop by there. They have a speakeasy in their basement.
Yes.
Anyway, I said earlier, when I was doing the septic, we still have so much to learn about this RV. Not RV, well, we have a lot to learn about RVing too, but we've been full-time now for almost 3 years. Is that right?
Yep.
Full-time living in an RV, so we've kind of got that down. But this RV, this new one is
Still learning.
it's still learning, giving us some issues.
Nothing major.
Yeah, nothing major, but it's just getting used to new routines with a new RV. It takes me twice as long to do septic and water and stuff right now because I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do those things because they are slightly different than the old one. So, but anyway, this was a good week. We didn't have any problems on the road.
No.
Knock on wood somewhere, no wood, but we're getting back on the road tomorrow, headed to Holland.
It's going to be about just over 2 hours, so that's a perfect drive day for us. Those are the days that I like.
But for now, we're ready to have a couple of cocktails and just chill out for the night before we get on the road tomorrow.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for this week. Everybody that we met here during this rally, if you happen to see us out on the road, definitely stop and say hi. And thank you for subscribing, checking out our videos, coming to Jeremy's workshop if you happen to catch it Saturday morning. That we had a good turnout. So until our next video, happy camping and stay safe out there.